MIDI can be used to perform nearly every task and set nearly every parameter in CLOCKStep. Here's a rundown of every MIDI command that CLOCKStep can receive. Load any of the 300 presets using a MIDI program change command. Access presets higher than 127 by first sending a bank select on controller 0. Value 1 for presets above 127 and value 2 for presets above 255. Controller 3 is for transport start and stop. 0 is the stop command, 127 is the start command, and 64 is a built-in toggle command. You'll see this pattern a lot in CLOCKStep for on and off states, including a toggle. Controller number 9 is the cue command. You can also send the command a second time to cancel the cued action before it reaches the end of its count. Controller number 14 is clock start and stop. Controller number 15 is for tap tempo. You can use this to tap into tempo even while the clock is started. Controller number 16 is for setting BPM. The change occurs immediately if the clock is stopped. Or if the clock is running, then on the first beat of the next bar. For BPM values up to 127, there's no need to set a range, just the actual BPM between 40 and 127. If you send a value of 1 first, then 100 will be added to whatever number you set next. If you send a value of 2 first, then 200 will be added to whatever number you send next. The ranges overlap, so you can set a BPM of 120 just by sending 120, or by sending 1 first and then 20. Controller number 17 is for time signature. The change occurs immediately if the clock is stopped. Or if the clock is running, then on the first beat of the next bar. Values between 1 and 16 will set the time signature in quarter notes. So 4/4 is set with 4, 5/4 is set with 5, 9/4 is set with 9, and so on. Values between 21 and 36 will set the time signature in eighth notes. So 5/8 is set with 25, 9/8 is set with 29, and so on. Controller 18 simulates the user switch press. Controller 19 is for changing the auto stop clock value in real time. Controller number 20 is for changing the cue in count in real time, except when the cue in is already taking place. Controller number 21 is for changing the cue out count in real time, except when the cue out is already taking place. Controller number 22 will enable or disable the metronome in real time. Controller number 23 changes the rhythmic pattern of the Metronome Beat in real time. The values are in the same order that they are shown in the parameter list in the UI. Controller number 24 changes the rhythmic pattern of the Metronome Accent in real time. The values are identical to those in Metronome Beat Controller 23. Controller 25 turns the special note played at the top of every bar on or off in real time. Controller number 26 is for the metronome use pattern and changes it in real time. Controller 27 changes the sending of MIDI clock data in real time. Controller 28 changes the sending of MIDI bar marker data in real time. Controller 29 changes the sending of MIDI time signature data in real time. Controller 30 sets the clock LEDs to on or off in real time. And last, Controller 31 sets MIDI through on or off in real time.